Good morning.
Hi.
All right, so my name is Mary, and we will be doing a beginner's vinyasa for class today.
Okay, I was going to ask what type, so I should do like this vinyasa. Okay.
Yes, vinyasa, and we'll be doing a mini class, so
okay.
15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Nice and easy.
It'll be a good intro.
And basically, what we're doing is, this is your yoga journey, so you can modify or adapt as much as you like. I'm just your guide. So we'll get started. And we're going to lay down on the mat.
Okay.
And call attention to our breathing. Okay. All right, so just close the eyes or take a soft gaze. And start paying attention to the inhale and exhale. Maybe feel the way that the breath moves in through the nasal passages down into your lungs, back out. Maybe start to deepen the breath. All right, take a deep inhale here. And then exhale. Another one, deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. So anytime during these poses, keep your focus on your breath. And then if you ever need to, like you feel distracted, just draw your attention back there. If at any point it becomes too difficult, step back into child's pose or mountain pose, depending on where we are. All right, so we will start by reaching the hands up overhead and lengthen the toes into a nice overhead stretch. All right, and then we're actually going to bring the arms over to the left, like so, and then cross the right leg over the left, and feel a stretch in the side body over here. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Another inhale, and then exhale, bring the arms back to center, and uncross the legs. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Exhale the arms over to the side, to the right. And then cross the left leg over right. And inhale. And again, you might feel this in the left side body. Exhale. Inhale again. And then exhale, bring the arms back to center and then cross the legs. All right, and then you can bring the arms down by the side and bring the legs up behind your back. And we're going to do some bridges. So slowly, one vertebrae at a time, just lift the pelvis up and roll your spine up onto your shoulders.
You betcha.
Okay. And inhale. And exhale, back down. And then inhale, we're going to go back up. Exhale. Inhale again. And then exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then from here, we're going to roll onto our left side. And then keep the left arm straight out in front of you. And then put the right arm on top of it. And then we're going to do basically a spinal twist. So take the right arm and inhale, bring it up over your head. And then exhale, bring it out to the side. Inhale, bring it down below your hip. And then then exhale, bring it back to the starting. And we'll do that again. Inhale up, exhale out, inhale down, and then exhale to the side. And then we'll go in the other direction. So inhale down, exhale out, inhale up, and exhale back. And then one more time, this direction on your own. Ready? And then inhale back to center. And then exhale onto the right side.
I'm going to do this so I can see. Because I don't trust myself.
Starting in the same position. And inhale the left arm up to the top. And then exhale out to the side. And then inhale down. And exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale down. And then exhale to the side. And then we'll switch. Inhale down. Exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale to the side. And one more on one. Very good. So then from our side position, we're going to take our hands and kind of boost ourselves up into a seated position.
I'll come back. Whichever way you want. Okay. And then, so we're going to do some cat and cows. So
Okay.
we do this in Pilates.
Yeah, and Lauren has me do this.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So now we're going to inhale and then lower the spine, bring the back side up. And then exhale, round the spine up. Hold. Inhale, count. Exhale, count. Maybe 2 more times. And then come back to a neutral sign. And from here, we're going to do thread the needle. So let's start on the right side. So lift the right arm up to the sky. And then bring it down and thread it underneath your left. We're going to do that again. Bring it up to the sky. Reach it through, maybe a little further. And then one more up to the sky, and then we're going to hold it for 2 breaths. Exhale down. You might want to rest on the right shoulder. If you want to modify it all, you can reach the left arm out front. You can also bring the left arm up and around for a bind, or just hold it right here. All right, and then inhale back up to tabletop. All right, and then inhale the left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, reach it to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale through to the right side. And then one more up. And exhale, bring it through. If you can, rest on that left shoulder. You can move the hand position again. But if not, rest.
Is it better to move it? Or do you keep yours? Okay.
It's just as long as you're activating the muscles.
Okay.
Right, and then exhale back up to table. And then we're actually just going to take child's pose to catch up from you. So sit back on your heels as far as you can. Jump right. I feel a stretch in your shoulders. One more breath here. Okay. And then we're going to press back up into tabletop. And step forward if you can.
Forward.
Forward.
Okay.
Alright, and we're just going to, we can shake it out a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to start our sun salutations.
Okay.
So, we're going to start in mountain pose. And then we're going to bring the arms up and lengthen, and then swan dive down. And then forward, good. And then we're going to do a halfway lift, so hands on shins to a flat back. And if it's not shins, that's okay. Sorry to be further up. All right, and then back down to forward fold. Healthy bend in the knees is good. All right, and then we're going to send the left foot back and step the right foot between the hands to a low lunge. And then just kind of bring the hands up. And then bring the hands back down. Exhale. And then send the right leg to the back. And if you need to adjust at all, you can. We're going to do a cobra pose, so lower down, push up, down onto the belly, and then lift the shoulders with the low back muscles. This is cobra.
This is good. I gotta start stretching. Like this needs to.
And then, so from here, tuck the toes. You can come up onto the knees if you like. And then we're going to send it backwards into downward facing dog. And since this is the first one, you can pedal it out a little bit. We're going to step the left foot forward between the hands.
I know you better at this one. I'm like, I'm not there yet, but that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah, I always forget that. I don't know this. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's what I was trying.
All right, so from here up, put the right knee down, tuck the toes. And then this is our left low lunge. Oh, you can have your hands up, you can have them down at heart center or on your hips, whatever works. And then from here, we're just going to exhale, put the hands down and frame the front foot. And then again, step the left foot back to the right. And then again, adjust any way you need to. And then roll lower down onto our chest. And then using the low back muscles, bring the shoulders up into cobra. Exhale. And we're going to tuck the toes. And back to place. Yep. All right. Press up any way you can into downward facing dog. And then, so we can walk, step, or jump into the front of the mat. So I would advise walking.
Yes, say I.
Inhale, halfway lift into a flat back. And then exhale, forward fold. And then we're going to reverse swan dive, so slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we'll just bring ourselves up into a standing position. And then bring hands And I think we have time for a quick water as well. We should cut it.
Whatever you need to do.
We're gonna skip the water. Alright, so from here, we're just going to forward fold again. Alright, so you can either do the whole swan dive or you can just bring the hands down, just hinge at the hips. And keep bending the knees if you have to, I do. Put the hands down, and then we're actually going to walk the toes out to the sides of the mat, and then just kind of lower down into a halasana squat. So if you like, you can take the elbows and kind of press into the knees as like a hip opener. If it feels uncomfortable at all, you can also take a block and put it underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we can just put our hands down and lower ourselves. And we can take butterfly pose. Feet together. If you like, you can shift them inward, but only as far as what's comfortable.
Okay.
You can put hands underneath the feet if you like. And we're trying to keep a straight back here, so don't fold forward if you're
Okay. Which I probably was, yeah.
So only as far as what's comfortable. And then, so put our feet together. And then this one's a little tricky. I think you're capable.
Okay.
All right, so if you want to try, you can bring the legs up. This is called boat pose.
Okay.
And then the tricky part is you can lower down like this. If otherwise, you can just come to a flat back. Okay. And then from here we can do knees to chest. Maybe roll it around a little bit. So it feels nice. If you like, you can also do happy baby. So put the hands to the insides of the feet and kind of send the knees into the shoulders. And that also feels nice and lower
Yes.
back.
Yes.
And then when you're ready, get into a comfortable position and we will just relax into our corpse pose or shavasana. Alright, you can close the eyes down or take a soft gaze. And we're just going to breathe and then when we've done absorb. And I will pull you out of it in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So start to bring your awareness back to the room. Maybe you feel like wiggling your fingers and toes. Invite some movement into the ankles and wrists. Then we can roll over onto the right side. Maybe roll the elbow. And then when you're ready, just move into an easy seated position. Choose to bring your hands to heart center if you like. Thank you for allowing me to share in your practice today. Namaste.
Thank you. All right, I like that.
Good.
So how long would it typically be? Like an hour?